Carpentry and antiques are my passions. Through the years, I have amassed various collections as well as useful woodworking skills. I have learned that just by keeping your eyes open while earning a living, you can learn a lot. I'm always looking for ways to do things differently and deviate from what's conventional. Join me on a journey of education and entertainment through projects and adventures. My name is Austin Tischler, and welcome to my channel. Hi everyone. This is going to be something a little different for my channel. We're going to do a podcast here with my brother Colin.
Right.
And he's going to be doing this a lot more on his channel. So in order to get him some more followers, I'm going to post one podcast on my channel and ask you guys to go check out his channel and subscribe to him, and you can get more podcasts like this. It's currently just past 12:30 at night, so I think we can speak a little more freely and extemporaneously when it's this late. So our topic today is how education can hinder success. And this could be a bit of a controversial topic, but this is what I believe and Colin believes as well. So I guess to start it off, the school system was designed as a way to produce factory workers, basically. It was never designed to produce free-thinking individuals who are capable of, really being independent and true to themselves. And I think what the problem is nowadays is the school system, secondary and post-secondary, still holds a lot of those traits, I guess you could say, of just indoctrination and inculcation, which really doesn't help anybody to be true to themselves or think for themselves. It's making you, one, to be obedient, like to take orders, and to become part of the system which you're made, which society is meant to be. And I just think that if you're going to be successful, you need to have your own ideas and be able to present those in a way that people will be receptive to. And something that I always thought was interesting and something I believe in, a true meaning of success is to earn a living without being employed, meaning not having a 9-to-5 job, being an entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur and are successful, you've really made it. It's just a lot more rewarding for yourself to be doing what you want when you want, not at anybody else's behest, I guess, except the clients, but I mean, you're working your own hours essentially, you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, it's your ideas, and I think that's what's really conducive to happiness, is being able to do what you want to do and love to do it. So is there anything you'd like to add?
I'd have something to say. Actually, I kind of want to take a step back and go back to the school thing, because it's actually funny, because I was kind of thinking of this concept, kind of funny, but I'm graduated now. I've been through the high school system, and I can speak on it now with.
And just in case anybody on my channel doesn't know, I haven't gone to post-secondary school, never will. I'm 20 years old, I've been graduated for 3 years. Never considered it, well, maybe I considered it like a long time ago, but like high school years, my parents really wanted me to go, and I'd tell them that I was planning to go, just work for a year, and I got offered a job, and there was no going back from there. Once I secured a job that I loved, that was that.
And for me, enrolled in, going to be enrolled in university classes this upcoming fall. So kind of similar opinions in different situations. I probably have a little bit of a different view on the post-secondary thing, although I still think that things could go any way for me with that. I don't have an end goal with university necessarily yet. I am very much focused, or have a similar mindset of doing what you want and having a creative mind and thinking for yourself in this world that is teaching you to think like everyone else, because that's the rat race of this modern world. But what I was saying is I thought this was kind of funny with the high school system, and I think that I came down to this conclusion that the best thing, the thing I learned from high school was that you don't need it. But the ironic thing is that I had to go through high school to kind of realize that, because I think knowing that, you know, doing all these classes, these like I'm talking like a pre-calculus, all this work that I just knew was never going to be necessary for me down the line. It never interested me. It never was a path I wanted to take. It kind of made me open my mind in that sense and think outside the box. And just because I experienced that, I kind of realized that this is not what I need to do. And I used to be a student that took a great value in their schoolwork, but this last year that kind of dropped off, because I feel like I've kind of came to the idea that I don't need it and it's not necessary, and marks are just marks, and it's just someone else's system that you're falling into. And of course, with me being enrolled in university, that stuff still does matter, but I'm like us being from a small town, I have to move off to a city to go to university. So I think what my bigger goal than attending university is my bigger goal is moving out of my parents' house. And actually, with that being said, over on my channel, I will plan to do more of these videos. I call them hot topics on my channel. There'll be one up. My channel's called Prairie Dunker, by the way. And that's another thing I would like to eventually do on one of these, is talking about moving out and why it's important to separate from your parents and separate from that pack mentality that a lot of families might cling to. But that is for a different video, so send it back to you to wrap it up.
And just one more thing I wanted to add. Being from a small town, the school system here, it's probably not what you'd get in a larger center. I've never experienced it in a larger center, but in a small town of 1,000, 1,200 people, you know, there's really not a lot of funds allocated to the education system. So that could be part of my prejudice against education too, is we were really given an egregious education, to put it abruptly. Just lack of funds, and I mean the teachers were all great, fantastic people, but
yeah, great community, but I mean just the knowledge wasn't always there in that sense, and the funding, definitely.
Absolutely. So I guess we'll keep this one short and wrap it up. We'll be doing a lot more of these over on Colin's channel, Prairie Dunker. I'll put a link in the description, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you over on Colin's channel for more podcasts.